Rover, I think I'm right in saying you are an Old English Sheepdog.
I am, yes, yes, I am.
Speaking as an ordinary Dalmatian, it's not very often that dogs get a public platform to thrash out issues of interest to dogs. And perhaps I could begin by asking about the quarantine regulations.
Mm-hmm.
There have been a number of high-profile protests about the quarantine regulations and a number of very unfortunate deaths of dogs in quarantine recently.
Yes. Well, of course, I'm not an expert.
Perhaps for those dogs who are watching who are not au fait with the quarantine regulations, I should just briefly explain what they are. Is that any dog or any animal coming from abroad must spend 6 months isolated in quarantine to make sure they haven't got rabies.
Yes, before they can be reunited with their owners.
Yes.
And of course, in this country, we do have the most stringent regulations of any country in the world.
Yes, the latest figures that I have are that I think 170,000 cats and dogs have been through quarantine since 1972, and of those, 2,500 have died in quarantine.
Yes, but the point surely is that none of those have actually died of rabies.
No. That's true, but it is rather a high proportion, isn't it, really?
I mean, the fact is that they did die.
They do die. Well,
I mean, dogs do die.
Yes.
I mean, that's, as a lay dog, I mean, that is a fact of life.
Yes. Yes, we all have to go in the end.
Yes, actually, that reminds me. Would you excuse me a moment?
Yes, of course. Yes, it is... yes, that's perfectly all right.
Yes.
Yes. Now I'll have to...
Of course you will.
Yes. These quarantine kennels, I mean, the best of them are very Spartan and rather depressing places,
yes.
and most of them have been described as no better than canine concentration camps, very cold concrete cells, no heating, no exercise for the dogs, not allowed to make contact with other animals.
No, but I could only speak from my own experience, and I have been through quarantine myself. And while it was certainly not a holiday camp,
no,
I mean, it certainly did me no harm. We've had quarantine in this country for 100 years,
yes,
and it's been very effective in discouraging these foreign dogs from getting in.
Yes, and you think we should keep that up at any cost?
Any cost, any sacrifices. Otherwise, you see, we're going to be overrun by foreign dogs, and they have only one idea in their heads, and that is that we should all be the same.
So you're some kind of mongrel, some kind of harmonized federalist
mongrel.
Yes.
Yes, I do. And that you?
So your objection to letting foreign dogs in is not that they're infected, but that they're foreign.
Well, it comes to the same thing, doesn't it?
No,
I mean, I think it's time that we dogs took a stand.
Yes.
And stopped all this nonsense.
But in that case, you might as well say, I mean, human beings can get rabies, can't they? I
yes.
mean, you might as well say keep the human beings out.
Well, I do say it. But it's too late now. We've been overrun by them, haven't we?
Yes, I know. But I mean, as I said, human beings can get rabies, and they've been coming in and out of the country for hundreds of years. And you look around the streets, you don't see human beings going around the streets foaming at the mouth. Well, with the exception of members of the referendum party, perhaps.
Now, just let me stop you there. I think that remark is offensive and very, very unfair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it may surprise you to know that I've been selected to stand as a candidate. For the referendum party at the next general election.
It does surprise me a little bit.
Really?
I am to say. Yes.
Really? Why?
Well, don't you feel that you would rather stand out from the other candidates?
In what way?
Well, one way which springs to mind is that you're a dog.
Well, I've never made any secret of that.
No. Do you have any particular dog's point of view in your manifesto? I mean, are you?
Yes. I have a very simple, dog-centered message, a political slogan that I think will appeal to people, which is hydrophobia, no. Xenophobia, yes.
Rover, thank you very much. Rover. Thank you very much.